I think we're live. Hi guys, this is Batel from Batel's Kitchen. So happy to be here, and it's been such a long time since I wanted to do this live again since I don't know, maybe a few months ago, which I went live. So we're gonna take it slow a little bit. I'm gonna wait for some people to join. I used to do many lives back in 2019 during the Corona, and I'm a very busy mom, but today I want to cook one of my favorite salads, and I was gonna make it anyways. And I just said to myself, why not open the camera and invite you guys to join me? So come along, and I'm gonna show you the steps. So I'm gonna start by the things that take the longest to make the salad, and because it is live, it is probably going to be with a few more steps because it's real time and it does take time to cook some things, but it's going to be fun. So I have a really amazing video on my feed that shows how I make the best quinoa in the world, like restaurant quality. But because we're keeping it really real and I don't have time, I didn't soak this quinoa before, which I highly recommend to usually soak your quinoa because the absorption of all the minerals and nutrients and the vitamins that it has, goes really far. And besides that, the bitterness that some people don't like in the quinoa really goes away when you soak it. So if you have any questions, feel free to put your questions. I would love to answer and interact with you. And we're gonna start by rinsing this. And show me that you're here, actually. Let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if you can see me well. Give me thumbs up. Show me some love so I know you guys are here. So I'm going to rinse it in the sink over here. So I came back from a big trip right now. And I was the whole summer with my 5 kids in Israel, and I haven't gone in a very long time, in 5 years. So I just decided to go, and I don't know if you know, but the food over there is just something magical. It's just insanely delicious. But unfortunately, I was not really able to eat as healthy as I wanted to. I was really overwhelmed with joy with the food in Israel. So I really indulged, and as soon as I came back home, I was like, I have to get back to my routine, and here I am again. I eat mainly plant-based, not strictly plant-based, and one of the things that I love to do is focus on high protein and even some gluten-free if possible. So quinoa is my go-to. So I am dumping the water, the quinoa over here. Let me see the questions. It's so nice to see you guys. So nice. And I'm dumping my quinoa over here into the pot. And I am putting water to bring it to a boil. It's still going to be amazing. Not like my other quinoa, which I usually make when I take my time, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it here on my stovetop, right here. Let it cook, let it come to a boil. I don't put any salt, nothing, just like that. Now, in the meantime, I also want to go and focus on the things that take the longest. Our next component for the salad is sweet potatoes. I really like sweet potatoes. So we're going to chop them and peel them. And it is very versatile. You can really use whatever veggies you have. I, in general, love roasted veggies. So anything can really go in, like butternut squash or any other squash, zucchini. But I love the vibrant color of sweet potatoes, and they have really amazing vitamins that we, especially women, want to consume. So going with sweet potato, and I'm gonna chop it really small just so that it can roast fast in the oven. So, believe it or not, but I have so much content that I actually filmed before I went to Israel. And I was sure that while I was there, I'm gonna sit down and edit and send you guys, you know, recipes that I have filmed before I traveled. But it was just impossible. It was not really possible. The kids were there with me, and it was very hectic, a very hectic summer. We had a great time, we had a blast, but it was not really doable to focus much on work, although this is my passion. So I waited to come back, and as soon as I came back here, I live in Florida. As soon as I came back here, we're back to life, and kids are back, you know, to school, and I had to focus on school supplies and all these kind of things. So I didn't even have time for that. So I was like, I cannot not share recipes. I mean, it's my passion. So I said, I'm just gonna go live. I'm just gonna go live and show you, no editing, just the real deal. And we'll take it just like that until I'm able to sit down again and focus on, you know, long form or short form videos, whatever it is. But this is what we have right now. So who is over here? Share with me your names. Share with me where you're coming from. What is your passion? What do you like to eat? I really want to get to know you and interact more on YouTube. I love YouTube. Love, love, love YouTube. It's such a different crowd. I feel like it's like such high quality people, because these are people that really, really want to get to know the person, really want to get to know the creator behind the screen. So I really want to get to know you and interact so we can have more experiences together and share more food and love and life. So I want to say that if it's possible, it's not always possible for me, but if it's possible for you to get organic sweet potatoes, these are like such a game changer. I cannot even start to tell you. The organic sweet potatoes, these are not organic, but these are just regular. But the organic sweet potatoes, once you cut into them, you're gonna see the vibrant color. The orange is so orange, and once you roast them, they're irresistible. They're so delicious, and you can tell the difference right away. That these are organic and the other one are not. Okay, my quinoa is boiling. So what I'm going to do is lower the heat to the lowest possible, and I'm gonna let it simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes, just like rice. So we're gonna let it cook. In the meantime, I have a baking sheet. You see, that's this. A baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And we're going to dump those sweet potatoes in here. Over boiling will make the quinoa still. Okay, so we're gonna let it come to a simmer. And we're going to put the sweet potatoes onto the baking sheet, lined with parchment paper. And what I'm going to do is just spread it like this. And I don't want my face to be steaming right now. Okay, we're gonna do salt and pepper, the basic. Salt, pepper, and a little drizzle of olive oil. Just like that. A quick mix and spread it back again. And And another thing that I like to do is, grab my towel, take some pumpkin seeds. By the way, if you enjoy this recipe, you can share it with people so they can join as well and join the family. So I'm taking pumpkin seeds, which I like to roast. I'm gonna heat them with some salt and pepper as well. A touch of honey. I'm gonna do a touch of honey. And we need to keep an eye on them because they need like only 10 minutes. Maybe I should have done it in like a different tray so they don't burn. But okay, we're gonna manage. We're just gonna separate them just in case we need to take them out. I don't like to make too many dishes dirty. So, salt, pepper, honey, and some, let's do some coconut oil. I have to refill this, but I have enough. Okay, some coconut oil. We don't need much. So I buy the big coconut oil from Costco and I just refill it over here. This way I don't have to really carry the whole big thing always. So we are just spreading the oil with the honey. You can do some cayenne pepper if you want for more flavor on those pumpkin seeds, and they're so good for you and healthy and delicious. So that's it, we're ready. We're going to put this in a pretty high oven because I want this fast. We can also do the sweet potatoes in an air fryer, but my oven is on. Quick rinse on my hands, and I'm going to put this for about 15 minutes. I'm also gonna put a timer for the pumpkin seeds so they don't burn. Okay, so the pumpkin seeds are inside. I want to do a quick cleanup because my quinoa was spilling a bit and I don't want my kitchen to burn, to feel like, you know, burn. So I want to focus on the questions. You like salad? Okay. Okay, so we're now going to focus on negative comments over here. We share love and kindness. So whoever is not kind can go watch a different live. Anyways, I'm just cleaning the quinoa that was spilling. And we're going to move on to the next components of the recipe. So it's very important to clean as you go because otherwise things can get like really messy, and then it's not fun to cook in a mess. And also it's hard to eat healthy food when you feel like it's too much time consuming and it's too much dirt and things like that. But I keep it like really simple and doable, and everybody can do it. So we're just gonna take it step by step, just like that. Okay. The next thing that we're gonna do is focus on our greens. So I wanna clean my herbs over here. I have arugula, organic arugula, which I love arugula in so many different variations, and I have parsley. And what I'm going to do is clean the parsley. So I'm going to take the parsley, put it into a bowl, just like that. Fresh herbs really take every recipe to the next level. They're like really humble, but at the same time, they add so much. So I'm gonna add water. Okay, I'm gonna add water to my bowl. And now I'm gonna do some baking soda. So let me bring the baking soda. If I can find it, where's my baking soda? I had it this morning. So if I don't have the oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to put the baking soda into the bowl with the water. And on top of that, I'm gonna do some kosher salt and let it sit for about 10 minutes. I use this kosher salt only for cleaning products, which is great. Okay, so give it a quick mix so all the baking soda really cleans out all the spray and pesticide and all these kind of things that might harm the benefits of the leaf, and put it to the side. The next thing I want to add to the salad is red onion. So we're going to chop some red onion. And I want to check on the pumpkin seeds so they don't burn. Believe it or not, they're almost burned because my oven is very hot. So I'm going to take them out. It's good. I checked. So bear with me a second. So my quinoa has about 3 minutes to finish or so. Look at these pumpkin seeds, just on time before they get burned. And they're gonna get crunchy as they cool off. So we're gonna put them to the side as well. And we're gonna focus on the other component for the salad, which is our red onion. Okay. So we're going to peel and chop some onion, some red onion. What do you like? Red onion, green onion, white onion? Which one is your favorite? I'm actually obsessed with red onion. So I think I'm gonna chop it like really small so it's not gonna be overpowering our salad. And it also adds like a really pop of color and of course flavor, and it's so healthy. Onions have quercetin, which is like literally antibiotic. So whenever you can add them to food, salads, dishes. They're just incredibly amazing. Okay, so chopping this onion. All right. And right now, we're gonna check on our parsley, see if it's clean. Okay, I love your comments. So here's my timer, but I was smarter before the timer was actually ringing and took off my my pumpkin seeds. So we're gonna check on the sweet potatoes in just a few moments. So let's take the parsley, and if the bowl was clear, you could see that if there is like any dirt or anything, it would go down the bottom. So very important to clean the herbs. Very, very important. So what I'm going to do is open my faucet. Okay. So my faucet is here, and I'm going to dump the herbs directly into my colander and leave all the dirt on the bottom. Okay, the water is super dirty. And we're going to rinse the herbs like really, really well. And if you feel like you need to do another round of soaking in water, go ahead and do that. My parsley is pretty clean right now, so just a quick rinse. And let the water drip down and set it aside. I'm gonna check on my quinoa. Let's see how the quinoa goes. See if it's cooked. Okay, quinoa is great actually. Yeah. Okay, what I want to do is dump it into my bowl over here, just so that it can start to cool off a little bit. And I can't believe they're blowing outside. So we're gonna have some noise joining the party. Okay, I'm gonna dump the quinoa, not all of it, most of it. Okay, into here. And I'm gonna spread it like that so it can start to cool off. And it's gorgeous. It's one by one, just kind of like couscous. So we're gonna put it to the side like this. And let's recap for a second. We have our pumpkin seeds for the crunch. We have red onion. We're also gonna add some cranberries and arugula. So now I want to focus on the dressing. Let's make the dressing. I'm going to eyeball, and then I'm going to give you quantities, okay? So, olive oil. Okay, we're going to do some olive oil. We're gonna do about 1/4 cup of olive oil. We're gonna squeeze fresh lemon into here. Our sweet potato need maybe 2 more minutes, so we are absolutely fine with time. Everything is coming along great. Okay, so We're gonna do the lemon directly into our jar. And this salad is also amazing for meal prep. Like if you wanna meal prep for the next coming days, you wanna have something really nutritious and something that stays nice in the fridge, you can always add the arugula later. Okay, so we have lemon, olive oil. I'm gonna do some maple or honey. I'm gonna do some maple. We're gonna add some maple syrup. And of course, salt and pepper to taste. Because you remember that we didn't do any salt on the quinoa. If you do salt on the quinoa, it has a tendency to cook so much more longer. So I don't like it. So I just don't do any salt. In the quinoa, I'm adding salt and pepper to my dressing. And I want to do a tiny bit of Dijon mustard. So Julia is asking, what are we making? We're making a healthy quinoa salad, a vibrant quinoa salad that has tons of colors and textures, and I'm super excited. Let's see if there's anything else I want to add to here. Maybe garlic. Let's do some garlic. Okay, not a must, but I'm a garlic lover, and garlic is super healthy. And it's just amazing in dressings. So, garlic goes in. I'm gonna chop it, or actually crush it really, really small so we don't have any chunks. Okay, we have garlic that goes into the dressing. Thank you guys, whoever is sticking around, following the recipe, and let me know how it goes for you. Maybe next time I'll put the ingredients for you guys so we can make it together. Okay, so I'm going to close it and mix it. I have a bag over here. What I want to do, just so that nothing spills, I'm going to close it like that. Shake it. This way, when I open the dressing, nothing spills. Okay, we're just almost ready to assemble the salad. Okay, this is ready. Let me take out the sweet potatoes. You see, because we cut them like super small, they're ready. They're ready and tender and ready to go. Okay, so let's taste the dressing, see that everything is fine. So I was eyeballing it, and look, nothing spills. Okay, let me check. Incredible. If you want to have it more sweet, go ahead and do that. But the cranberries are going to give us a great sweetness as well. So let's assemble. Lifesaver. Love it. Okay, my quinoa is here. How is it going so far, you guys? Let me know. Okay, so the quinoa is here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me know if you can see. Okay, we're going to add our sweet potatoes. I'm just gonna take those burnt pumpkin seeds that are left in the pan. Okay. We're going to dump them just like this into here. How gorgeous. We're also gonna add our red onion. Right in here. Okay, you can do less if it's too much for you. We're gonna do a nice handful of arugula. We're gonna check that it looks clean. So we're adding arugula as well. I love arugula, love. We're also gonna add our pumpkin seeds. I'm not gonna do all of them. And look at that, they became crunchy, so you can literally break it. Ah, the best. This is going to give like so much crunch. Yum. And a little bit of cranberries, dry cranberries. Not too much. What do you say? Look at these colors, you guys. And the last component is our parsley. So let's chop the parsley. If you like cilantro, do cilantro. If you like dill, do dill, but put something. All right. We're gonna chop this parsley. Okay, that's it. We're going to add that as well to our salad. Let's pick it up. Okay. Here it is, our last component. This is stunning, you guys. This is stunning, stunning. This is why I love cooking. It's just creating stuff that is art. I mean, I love it. Okay, so take a look. Take a look. So we have the quinoa, we have the sweet potatoes, we have parsley, cranberries, pumpkin seeds, arugula, and red onion. I want to see your reaction. Tell me what you think. Okay, and the next thing and the last thing to do is add our dressing. I want to leave it just like that. I mean, I can. This is gorgeous. Okay, actually, I'm going to take a picture of this. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna do a quick picture. It's a new phone. How do I do it? Okay. And now we can assemble. So, quick mix, pour the dressing. Okay. This is where all the flavor is. And another option is if you want to keep the dressing for like later and assemble at that time. That's possible too. And we're ready to mix. So I have my spoons over here, and let's make this beauty. This salad can definitely be eaten warm or cold, room temperature, whatever works for you. Just make it. And the greens really bring out so much colors and textures and flavor. Okay, here it is. It is ready. I am going to taste test it. I want to garnish it a little bit more with the pumpkin seeds that I have over here. They're so crunchy. And a little bit more cranberries. This is a full autumn salad that is just so well for this season. Okay, let me grab a spoon. And we bless before we eat the food. So I'm gonna bless the food, and I'm gonna make You guys, this is epic. That the balance of all the textures is just so good, and the quinoa is cooked so perfectly because it's not mushy. You know those times when you cook quinoa and it's like so soggy, just like a porridge? It's not what we want. We want like all the textures, and it's coming along so beautifully. And the more it's gonna sit in the dressing, the more it's gonna develop all those, you know, flavors to marry. I'm so happy I made this with you today, you guys. Thank you for all the likes and all the hearts and all the love. I would love to do more lives with you. Let me know if you liked it, and share with me your thoughts. And God willing, I'll be back with more recipes. Stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. How do I disconnect this?